weekly channeling for my Ascension membership. So I have you pulled up on YouTube and on TikTok so you could watch the channeling. There is a way to ask questions if you go to my website, angieharris.org. Maybe I'll just type that in here for you. And there's a way to submit one question, or you can join the membership to get on private Zooms from that I'll send out each week, and you can ask questions on the Zoom. But while you're on TikTok, you can just watch. And basically what I'm going to be doing is channeling. And so I'm going to have my eyes closed because I do trance channeling. So I won't see your questions, but if you send one through the email, so if you sign up to send one, you'll get another email that submit a question. Can't guarantee it will be asked tonight, but if it's not, we will add it to the next one for sure. So I am going to go ahead and meet with my Ascension members, and I'll see you guys later. Whew. Hello.
Hi. I heard, was that a yawn?
It was a deep breath, because it's just like all these things just started. I just got home like 30 minutes ago, and then I was like, I should not have checked my emails, because it just got my mind going, and so I'm like, I'm fine, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when I do that, I get a little off in my energy, but it'll be fine.
I think I'm on day 7 of being extremely tired.
It's been intense lately. Okay. Can I make you host, Mandy? Alrighty. As you guys see, I'm doing a 15-day challenge, challenging myself to channel. I don't know why I'm doing that to myself.
I think it's incredible. Keep doing it.
I almost forgot yesterday, and then I was like, oh shoot, I have to do this. And so when I commit to something, I always follow through. So I will do it. It will be interesting. I'm hoping that it gets easier the more I do it, because I'm not very good at like not having people ask me a question when I'm channeling. And so to read a question and then try to channel it, that's a whole new thing. So it's pushing me out of my comfort zone for sure. Okay, it is 5:30, so let me get the wisdom keepers. We are here to assist in this transmission of light and an energetic exchange to help you to comprehend the reality that you are currently projecting into your world here on Earth. Our goal with this current channeling is to help you to see patterns and to be aware of the patterns in which you are creating in the energetic field around you. When you understand that you are the creator of your reality, you begin to see patterns that you developed, patterns that others develop, and you begin to notice things that are not synchronizing versus things that are synchronizing. As you many are aware, as you continue to expand your consciousness, you begin to see things moving more freely around you which you on earth called synchronization. You begin to see things taking place that appear to be random, yet they are connected. You see frequencies through numbers, symbols, and objects. And these are all signs that you have put into your own reality to help you to move forward and expand your own consciousness. In many ways, the things that you believe are out there assisting you to guide you are you yourself guiding yourself. There are beings of light supporting you at all times. And these beings are here to help you to comprehend these things and to bring your awareness to them at times. However, you are also doing so. When you remember that you are also a light being, a frequency of the divine, you do not look for power outside of yourself, but you work with the power outside of yourself. Instead of giving the power to something, you allow yourself to be the power and then enhance that with the connection you have with what you call guides or supports that might be around you. Those who are in the divine light supporting you at this time are always present with you, waiting to support you in whatever way you need. However, there is not a need to intervene to the human experience because most of the time you are here experiencing yourself in the way that you desire. In the times that chaos or confusion begins to come into your life, these are the moments that those particular beings of light might begin to interfere and engage with you. You will notice that the synchronizations change and may become uncomfortable. In this, these are often the attempt of those who are supporting you as well as yourself to guide you back into the alignment where things move more freely and easily for you. As you create your new reality on earth, as you manifest a new dimension in which you project your reality into, you will begin to notice that your manifestations, desires, thoughts, and synchronizations speed up. This is why you must be aware of yourself. If you are unaware of self, then you do not know what you are projecting into the field around you. When you are aware of who you are and what you are sharing with the energy around you, you notice how you might be taking part in something that you do not enjoy. When you allow yourself to shift your frequency or change a thought form, pattern that you have had, that then gives power to something new that you desire, and that new thing can continue to manifest as it already is created in the field of energy around you. It is that is waiting for you to match its frequency. The fifth dimension is already done. It is created. There is no beginning and end in this universe. Therefore, what you are moving into is already a creation of itself. It is that in your experience as a human, you are learning how to maintain the frequency of the fifth dimension as you shift through the fourth dimension. Many of you that are residing now in the fourth dimension awareness are having conflicting things happening in your life. And these conflicting things are showing you different directions you can focus your attention. We understand on earth that these conflicting things are also a part of your experience. And when you release the need to control or fight against them, they move naturally through your life without causing you to be distressed or in conflict. You really, truly do have more power over your reality in which you have yet to discover about yourself. The energetic field of all things works through organization. Such as us, the keepers of wisdom, we keep the wisdom that we are meant to for the earth to remember its ascension. And we have been working with the earth since the beginning of its creation. And we will continue to work with her frequency as she continues to rebirth over and over and over. As you may or may not be aware, that eternity does not begin or end. And the frequency that creates eternity does not begin or end. And you are also this frequency. Therefore, you do not begin or end. It is an illusion where you are at this current moment that you have a beginning and an end. When you release the thought of that, you come back into the ability to synchronize with your true self, your higher self, the form and thought of the divine frequency of who you are, shifting your reality, and order comes back into the space that you are living here on earth. When you are out of order on earth, this is because of thoughts, behaviors, actions, beliefs, and the energies you are projecting into the field around you. These are things that can cause humans to feel discomfort. Discomfort is not meant to harm you or hinder you. It is meant to redirect you. So as you discover more of yourself, becoming more aware of self, take note. Where is my discomfort? Where do I feel anxious? Where do I have fear? Where am I trying to control? Where am I giving my power away? These are not things that will change immediately for you, as this project of being human or the experience is meant to allow you to have these experiences. And without them, there is no reason for you to even expand in this field of consciousness, being a human. So enjoy the process. When you release the fight against what is attempting to redirect you, you are redirected. So imagine what your life would look like if you were able to use these as tools instead of allowing them to control you. You are powerful. We encourage you to hold this in your mind moving forward. We are now ready for your questions.
Amy?
Thank you. My first question is, I have 2 trees in my backyard that I love, and I've been connecting with them for a number of years. And I sometimes receive messages from them. I've been spending a lot more time under them lately, and I'm wondering how they are helping me energetically.
They are there to help you balance the frequency within your physical vessel and your auric field. So when you spend time with them, you will feel more open and clear, and it allows you to reconnect with your own spirit or intuition, which gives you harmony. When you are imbalanced, you feel more at peace within your human vessel. So by using the frequency of the consciousness of these trees to then help you, you begin to become one with them, which allows harmony to happen between you and the earth chakra, the energy of Mother Earth, allowing you to feel more grounded and safe in your physical vessel. Does this help?
Yes, thank you. My second question is, do the wisdom keepers have anything to share with me about myself that I might not understand on a deeper level, or any abilities that I will be developing within myself in the next 6 months to a year?
The abilities that you will be developing is more awareness of yourself. The more aware you are of yourself, the more aware it is becoming of your true divine frequency. All of you have gifts within you. There is no separation from the source of energy that created you. This illusion that you each have while you are human makes you think you do not have access to all of the divine gifts that there are within the universe. However, in this limited form, the human form, you have very limited access to certain types. What you develop is what you create in your reality. What would you like to develop as a gift for yourself?
I'd like to develop my animal communication skills better.
Then we encourage you to focus your energy into this. If you allow yourself to trust that you already have the gift, that it is you are capable of manifesting this into your reality, it will and has to be created. That is the law of the universe. What energy you project is what you receive back. So as you open up your mind to the idea of being a channel for the animals of Earth, you will begin to see how this gift is already within you and you are fully capable of developing that. If you were to spend time daily working with your physical body and your energy field and the belief that you have in your mind, within the next 6 months, your capacity to hold these conversations will be enhanced and you will begin to trust this more as you move forward. We hope this helps.
Yes, thank you very much.
Carolyn?
Hi. One question I have is distinguishing between my body, my human body's pain and the tiredness that I feel. I know a lot of people are feeling that versus maybe the tiredness coming from external sources into my energy. Can you explain that a little bit?
In order to understand what is in your energy, you need to know your energy. As you spend time with yourself, this is why on earth, being still is important. Allowing yourself the moment of peace to reunite with yourself, with your body, and with your energy. When you are self aware, you know what your frequency feels like. You know how it radiates around you and how it feels when you are around something that might be hindering your energetic field. So, in order to understand this, you must first start within. What is it that it feels like to be in my own energy? How do I allow myself to feel? What are my thoughts? What are my beliefs? Am I holding on to something that keeps pain in my body? Am I agreeing with this tiredness? Am I believing I am tired? Sometimes when a human works with their energy, it takes time, as we have spoken before, on this earth for it to shift. Do not become discouraged if things do not shift quickly. This is something you must practice on a regular basis. The more you are aware, the more quick you get at noticing and shifting your thoughts and your energy. So if you were to work with your energetic field, both inward within your physical vessel and outward within your auric field, or the essence of who you are as a soul, you would begin to shift the awareness of how you can feel the frequency physically with your body. It is quite magical when we see a human understand this, as this gives them a lot of ability to maintain their frequency, therefore maintain their thoughts, and not to get tangled with things of the world that might bring their frequency back into a discomfortable form or energy field that manifests into tiredness or into pain in the body. As you grow and learn more about your own energy, you will notice when energies come into your field that are not yours. You will feel the difference between your energy and someone else's energy. It is much like, if you could imagine with us, if you were to clear your energy field and maintain an aura that is pure, and you were to relate this to water, the clearing of the water, and then oil came along and began to come into your water field, you would feel it. Is this correct?
Yes.
So the clashing of the energies is noticeable when you are noticing your own aura field and energy. The only way to do this is to know yourself, is to practice, is to sit with energy. It is as simple as that. Sit with your energy. We encourage you to do this now. If you would like, would you like to practice?
Yes.
We encourage you to breathe. Notice how the breath gives your body light and life. We understand you cannot see the light that your breath brings to your body, but there is light moving through your body when you breathe. This is why the breath is so important. When light moves through your physical body, you will feel a tingling. Notice the tingling in your body. If you do not feel this, this is something you need to practice. Breathe in light. Breathe in light. Notice the shift in your energy. You are light. When you are connecting with your breath and stillness, you are activating your own frequency and energy. Does this help?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
Were you able to feel your energy?
I don't believe so. I felt a little more relaxed in there.
That is a good
I'll
start.
Yes, I will practice.
You must be relaxed to receive. It is not that it's not already moving through you. It is that you have not programmed yourself to trust it yet. You will get there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I do not have a second question. Thank you.
Ray?
Hello.
Hello.
I have oftentimes tightness, like constriction around my neck and my throat, pretty much all my life. And I was curious if you could tell me what this is related to or trying to tell me.
You have put much pressure on yourself and received much pressure from those you have been around. This was a frequency you brought in with you. Some of it comes from another lifetime, and some of it comes from you picking up the energy from your mother. Before you came into this physical vessel and body, you came with the idea of, I am going to go and fix this. You cannot fix things while you hold them. So these are frequencies that you have used to teach yourself in some type of way, as everything is an attempt to help guide you and teach you. But once you have come to an understanding, you no longer need it, therefore it can be released. So we encourage you, as you release the expectations that you are allowing from other people to be on you, you will feel these releases take place in your muscles and the tension in your neck, and you will begin to speak more freely your truth without limiting that voice in which you are meant to share here on earth in your own life. Is this making sense?
Yes, it is.
So as you continue, just as we were speaking before, to know yourself, the energy in which you hold in your body, breathe the light into this area, release it. If you have already discovered what it is that you wanted to learn from this, there is no need to maintain it in your energetic field. However, most humans are not aware that they invited something onto themselves to teach themselves, and therefore the thing they invited, they don't ever release. So this is important for you to be aware of as you go throughout your journey on earth, to be very aware of what you invite and why you invite it, and then inviting it to leave, because you are in control of it. You have the ability to attract or to repress something from you. We hope this helps.
It does. Could you also tell me if I've ever had a lifetime during like Lemuria or Atlantis times?
We do see that you have a connection with Atlantis. It does appear that you played a part there at one point, and you may have been connected with the animal races. Particularly what we see is a dolphin connection, and you may be drawn to those in this lifetime if you are able to remember the frequency of that from that lifetime. We hope that helps.
It does. I was also born with that hole in my ear that, I don't know, sometimes people say it's related to gills. Is that true?
It is very possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Heather?
Yeah, I have a question just about what this experience that I attracted was teaching me. Yesterday, I had somebody text and invite me to a birthday party this weekend. Then that didn't feel good in my body. Then later in the day, I had another invite, and I decided that was exciting. Was this teaching me to trust myself and feel into the excitement, and or what was it
We
teaching me?
very much enjoy your question because we very much see that you know the answer of your question. And thank you for asking it for the purpose of those who are here with us today to learn from this experience that you had. This is a pure example of knowing your energy, understanding what is aligned for me and what is not. The discomfort that you felt in the first invite was your awareness of your intuition, body, and the frequency that you hold telling you this is not aligned at this time. It does not mean at some point you cannot engage with it, but at this particular point, whatever there was connected to this, it means that you are not ready to go into this setting. You are not at the place that you want to maintain a frequency that needs to be maintained to go into this setting. So you allow the discomfort to guide you in a different direction. Then it is quite interesting. So quickly, these things came through for you. When you received the other invite, you felt your expansion, you felt your body and frequency open. That is often a clue for you to follow. Now, this can be very confusing because humans do not know their energy like this. We understand that you have worked for a while on your energetic field to be able to feel the difference and to know what opened energy feels like and restricted energy feels like. However, there could be decisions that you on Earth, humans, would make that could be positive for you, but a limiting belief of fear may come up in you and mimic the discomfort or the restriction of your energy. This is why you must know yourself deeply to know, is this a fear that I have manifested for myself, even though this is a positive experience I can move into? Or is this truly telling me this is not for me? The more you know your own energy, the easier these decisions come. You have opportunities on earth to make decisions. What a beautiful experience to choose what it is that you want in your reality. And choosing requires you to be aware of yourself and what you desire. So, in this moment, you were teaching yourself, actually reminding yourself of the decisions that you want to make to keep yourself in alignment with where you would like to see yourself in the future. We hope this helps.
Yes, thank you.
Gina?
Yeah, I have numbness in my hands and feet from time to time. I'm experiencing the last couple of days, and I've experienced it off and on for the last several years. I am curious to know, is this like a deficient in my body, a reaction to food, energy and emotions trapped? Can you give me more insights to what's going on?
These are both related to your root chakra and energetics that you have held in your body from your childhood, limiting beliefs, perfectionism, the idea that you must hold on to everything at all times in order for it to go smoothly. You are learning, though. You have been focusing on releasing any of the expectations that you have on the outside world to allow it to be as it is without needing to change it. However, there are moments it creeps in, and there can be connections with those you spend the most time with that put you back into this energy where you feel responsible for how things go for other people. It is not that you cannot care or that you should not value supporting and being present with other humans around you. It is that you are not responsible for taking care of their expectations and needs at all times. You can work with, become unified, work in love, be present, but entangling yourself, holding on, picking up, walking the path for those individuals is not your responsibility. Is this making sense?
Yes. Can you give me insight into which family members are causing this? Maybe that's not appropriate.
We think you already know. And
I do.
We do not want to cause more damage to what is happening. So we would like for you to trust yourself. We hope this helps.
Yes. I mean, I'm trying to get to I don't want to get stuck in feeling responsible. And I'm really realizing more now than ever that my thoughts do create my reality. So I'm really trying to pull myself out of that muck that I find myself being in, trying to live my own life, but also residing within the people around me. But also, like, I just don't know how to find that balance of,
whether you realize it or not, you are also creating the people around you. It is not that you have control over them or the reality that they are projecting out, but the version of them that shows up for you is also a version that you are perceiving them to be. So when you look outward and you pick a person that you would like to be different, see them different. It does not mean it will take place overnight. This is something that takes time on earth. Everything takes time on earth. Oh, how annoying time. Time is annoying, isn't it?
Yes.
But what a beautiful experience. We do not have time. We do not care. This is why we do not need to pay attention to ourselves so much, because we are so self-aware that if we were to entangle our thoughts with human and try to control them and force them, we would not be able to maintain our frequency. However, we love you deeply. We support you. We stand beside you. We guide you. We are there whether you know it or not. There is never a moment that we become annoyed with you. Many of you ask us the same things over and 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 over, over and over and over and over, and we do not care. We understand, oh, that poor human. They are very much struggling, and they have all the answers they need within them. One day, we hope they find this. We will continue to share light with them. We will give them people to discover, to learn from. We will reflect things back to them in their field of consciousness, but they must be aware of them. So when you understand how powerful you are and you look at the world around you, instead of entangling, realize that I get to create the version of this person I want to react with and interact with. So instead of changing someone, believe they are their most powerful self. Begin to speak over them. You are connected to the divine. You remember your light. You are powerful. You have everything you need within you. And I am so grateful to be witnessing you shifting and channeling the light of your truth through your living vessel, creating a new reality for you. Could you imagine what Earth looked like if you all would do this?
Yes, that is so powerful.
This is where you are all shifting to. Are you aware of that? The way that you see one another is shifting and changing, but you cannot do that by projecting the pain and the anger and the resentment and the control out into the conscious field around you. You are all becoming more self-aware for the purpose of reflecting that outward. The more you are aware, the more loving you become, and the less you need to fix and control, because you begin to believe everything is divine and everything is working out as it should be. And all I need to do is focus on my frequency, staying connected to myself. And you humans tend to make this word frequency so complicated. Frequency is simply a state of awareness. It is not something that you are trying to gain. It is that you expand your thought. You are becoming more aware. You are allowing the light of who you are to shift your body, the DNA, the thoughts, the energy. That's a frequency shift. It's the maintaining of the thoughts that keep you in a vibration that allows you to remain connected to yourself at all times. We wish that you would all begin to see it differently. Instead of, I am working to rise my vibration or change my frequency, I am shifting my own vibration and frequency from the vibration in which I chose to come and be on earth and now get to choose to change. None of this is an accident. It is all divinely orchestrated by you for you. How beautiful. We hope this helps.
Yes, so very helpful and very powerful. Thank you. I have one more question.
Yes.
What habits weaken or strengthen human consciousness the most?
Anything that disconnects you from yourself. Maintain a frequency of love for yourself, and then you will maintain being able to maintain your own love frequency and connection. It all comes from your thoughts. So as you engage in something that disconnects you from yourself, that's a sign. I do not engage in things that abandon who I am. I do not give my power to sources outside of myself. I do not believe in the things that the world has told me to limit myself in. I am light. Therefore, I maintain light and I share light. So it is not necessarily that there are particular things on earth that you shouldn't engage with. Now, because of the energetic exchange that could take place in certain places or areas, it is probably a positive thing to not engage with. However, imagine if you were able to maintain a pure, vibrant frequency and go into a dark area. How would that transform that space? Now, we do not encourage you to do this because at this time it is very difficult to maintain your frequency when you go into these settings that might pull you down into a dark area, that we will say. And I am sure you are all well aware of what these could be on earth, but anything you engage in while you're being a human can be a positive thing as long as you're using it for that. If you are not, then do not engage with it. If you are doing it for self-destruction or sabotaging something, do not do it. This is why you must know thyself. Be self-aware. Why am I doing this? Am I eating this cookie because I love it and think it's very yummy and good? Or am I eating it because I'm stressed? Usually it's stress. Does this help?
Yes, very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mary?
Yes, I'm always been drawn to the verse, "Be still and know I am God." So I want to thank you for explaining about being still and knowing.
Yes. It is
And
because it is you. You are aware of that, right?
yes,
Be still and know I am God.
yes,
How beautiful.
it is. Why am I always drawn to elephants?
Well, you had a lifetime in which you worked with them. You had an elephant friend that you worked with, and you engaged in working on what we can see as building things with this particular elephant in a different lifetime. And therefore, that memory is still there in your soul. And you came in with this memory, is what we can see. Is this true?
Okay. Can you see where at, what country I was at with the elephant, what time?
You were residing around the Egypt area, more closely to the lower part of this area in the continent of Africa.
Okay.
We hope that helps.
Yes, that probably explains why I'm drawn to Africa too.
It is very likely.
Yeah. I had a question about my visitors. Are they always there in the sky in that particular area, or is it just at nighttime when I see them?
There have been moments where they have come during the day. It is very unlikely that humans can see some of the objects in the sky during the day just because of the sun's frequency restricting your ability to see things in that energy field. So it is not that they're not there. It is that they are not presenting themselves as clearly because it takes more energy to be seen in that light of day than it does in the darkness of your earth. So it is, yes, they are there always, but more so when you see them in the evening or nighttime, that is them showing themselves to just connect with you.
Can I communicate with them?
You already are.
I am. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kenzie?
Yes, my question is, what am I still holding in my body that's contributing to weight gain, bloating, fullness in my stomach, hips, and lower body, despite consistent exercise, eating well, and healing work? Is there unresolved energy, emotion, or a pattern stored in my body that's contributing to this? What is my body trying to communicate, or what do I need to release?
What a well drawn out question. We see, even based on this question, perfectionism in your body, the need to change. There is anger towards yourself that we see, anger that you are not who you think you need to be. You are sending out a frequency of discomfort within your own self because of how you are perceiving other people viewing you. You are allowing the world around you to dictate how you feel inwardly. Therefore, what we can see is happening within your lower body, particularly the sacral and solar plexus, is that you are holding in resentment against yourself. I must be different in order to be worthy. You are shifting and changing this. However, it is a good thing to be aware of, as many humans are doing this and are very unaware. So we think this question is very beautiful for all humans to comprehend that sometimes when they are fighting against their body or wanting to change something that is not, it is usually because they are actually not loving themselves and they are speaking very disgraceful to themselves and wanting it to shift and change rapidly because it is not right. It must be different, or I do not feel good about myself. Feel good about yourself now, maintain that, and then continue the behaviors if you enjoy them. If you are forcing yourself to do something that does not feel good, why are you doing that? But if it feels good to exercise and eat healthy, if you're going to do that, it will shift things. However, your thoughts must be aligned with it as well. You're doing it because you are in love with your body, because you made it. Thank you, body. Thank you for allowing me to have this experience. Thank you for giving me the ability to be on earth in this really fun place where I get to explore myself in ways I can't anywhere else in this universe. What a gift that I get to be here on earth, to use this human vessel called the body to maintain my soul's frequency and interact with other souls who are also pretending to be humans. How fun. Do you see a difference in this?
Yes, so you're saying work on like inner voice, how I see myself?
Yes.
Anything else in particular? It's all about like the energy and love I'm sending myself or to send myself.
Yes.
Anything else specific?
No, you can start with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Deb?
Thank you. So my question is, for like, it seems like it's been like a year and a half. I've had a massive outbreak on my face, and I've never had this problem before. And I've tried different things, and it's not going away. And I do not know if it's something I'm causing within myself. Can you speak more about this?
Let us look into your energy. We can see that there is a possible attachment that has come upon you. And this came upon you at a moment in which you were unexpecting to have interaction with someone that came into your field, which then caused you to stress and to feel out of balance within yourself. And this then has manifested into the breakout on your skin, as this is relating to the way that you are aware of how other people see you and perceive you. So we encourage you to work towards believing that you are beautiful and presentable to the world the way that you are already, without the need to be anything different. And understand, sometimes when you have interactions like this, you are very unaware that you even had them. And so why you continue to grow and become self-aware, you'll notice the interactions that you have with others more, and you will notice the energy belief that you pull into you when you have the interaction, that at very rare moments such as this can manifest into something that you hold in your energy. So we encourage you to do a few things. Begin to shift your energetic field, clear it, open it, and expand it. We encourage you to ask and allow this attachment that came on you to return to the light, to no longer be connected to you and your physical body or energetic body, and then to clear up your energy field and seal it up with light. One of the things that humans forget to do when they release something from their energetic field is to fill it back up with light. You may be aware of the teaching of Jesus, where he spoke of when you clear something, you must refill it, or 7 more demons will return. These are not demons. This is energy. When you do not replace something, such as releasing a low vibration in your body or spirit or aura field, fill that back up with light. That is simply through thinking about it. Do not make this hard. Do not try to control it. Just believe. Fill your vessel back up with light, and this will help this clear up. We hope this helps.
Okay, so I'm a little bit confused because I do, like when I'm meditating, I do see like my body filled up with light and radiating with light. So I'm confused.
We are speaking of an attachment. That is what needs to go. You can work on clearing the energy, but if you are not working with what you want to release, which is that is what needs to be shifted. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does.
So
my second, go ahead.
Don't just work on the energetic field within. Release everything in the entire auric field that you hold. Humans are very unaware of how large their energy field is. Allow yourself to expand your conscious mind beyond what you have ever imagined. If you could see your energetic field from our perspective, you would understand that you take up a whole city sometimes. Clear it all. We hope that helps.
So my question to you, is this a person that I know that would have caused this?
Yes, however, it's not someone you are in contact very often with.
Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Can I ask, is it male or female?
We do sense that there are a couple of these people in your life, actually, but this particular one was a female.
Okay. All right. Can I ask, is it in my intermediate family or a friend?
Family.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Does this clear it up for you?
I think so. If I ask you who it is, can you tell me?
We would prefer not at this time. We would like you to
Okay.
trust yourself.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand that. Okay. Next question is, what is my attraction to water?
You used to be a part of water in another life. You did live underneath the water as a mammal at one point. And so therefore you feel comfortable with it and you feel at home with it because there is a soul frequency within you that remembers having a connection with the water and the mammals of the water. Does this help?
Is this a dolphin?
We do not see it is a dolphin for you. However, it is a very close related animal to the dolphins. You might call a whale.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mixie? Hi, I've been seeing a lot of dragons in the clouds, and I was wondering if there's any sort of connection there.
Many of the dragons have been released in the recent times on Earth to serve and assist with the interactions that humans are having with multidimensional beings. They are clearing the veil for humans to open up to higher dimensions and realms. And they are not only clearing that veil, they are also working with the earth frequency. Some of you will have earthly dragons that come from underneath the surface. Some of you will have dragons that appear in the sky. These are the ones that help you to ascend into an understanding of the other dimensions that hold energy and other life forms. And this is also helping to open up the consciousness of the human mind for the point of disclosure where we will begin to present ourselves in new ways in the near future. We hope this helps.
Thank you. I have one more question. Is there any connection to me in ancient Egypt?
We do feel that you have connection with ancient Egypt and that you worked alongside some humans. We do see you connecting with one of the pyramids. Giza is what we see. And there were much travel that you had at that time as you were a messenger.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Amy? Yeah, I have another question. As I was sitting here next to my trees, I'm feeling mantis being energy around me.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell me about that?
You're feeling us.
Okay, I'm feeling you. I'm very drawn to the mantis beings. A number of years I did a meditation and I connected to a mantis being, and it was the most beautiful feeling. And, I received a message to not hold on to things. He actually held up his little skinny arm and he said, "See how light my arm is? that's what how I want you to feel. So that's just stuck with me forever. Like, it was such a beautiful interaction.
Yes.
So I'm sure I have a mantis family.
Do you realize that we are all things?
Yes.
We are the wisdom keepers. We do work with the praying mantis beings, and we have one in your language with us.
Yes.
However, we do see some around you that are supporting you, and if you would like to work with them, they are more than willing to work with you. You can call in any being of light that you would like to work with. It does not mean that they will stay with you all the time, but they're more than willing to come and assist you in any way that you would like. So if you feel connected with these beings, then continue to be with them and talk with them. What a beautiful message, by the way. The skinny little arm that you say is so light. We agree. That is where you should shift your focus. We hope this helps.
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna kind of get a reminder of that. Is that?
Yes.
Okay. How can they help me? Can they send me some healing right now? Like, what
would you like them to?
I would love some healing right now. Yes.
Well, then ask them.
Okay. Can you please send me some healing right now?
It is funny to us how humans think, please send me healing.
I know. That sounded weird. It sounded weird.
What you must do.
I would like to receive some healing.
We are aware. You have said that a few times. Would you like to receive some healing now?
Yes.
Are you wanting us to do that? Or your praying mantis friends?
Either. One of my original questions was, could the wisdom keeper send me some healing?
We can.
Okay.
Hold on. Is there anyone else that would like healing while we are at it? We are assuming this is not one person in this group. You may all share. If you are in agreement with this, we will speak healing light over all of you. We do feel a unison and agreement, even though we do not hear you. Let us channel light. Breathe in. As we do this, imagine the light coming through your body as we spoke before. Receive the extra codes we are speaking into you and allow the light to shift outward around you beyond what you can comprehend. Channel the light from your higher self, believe, and you will receive. Hoshakitia nakina kisha kanina nakitia takatamo koshiki anaki anaki aniakasha katiani eniaki anakashaki tianaki tianamokosha oni kiti anaki atati amokosha kitiani anaki aniashiki at iakamokosha Itiakatiamoko iniaka. Allow the light to move. There may be a moment of tiredness after this. This is the light frequency moving through your physical vessel, shifting it and allowing it to enhance its abilities to maintain frequency light within it. We hope this helped.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Gina?
What simple daily practices create the greatest transformation over time?
Stillness. As was spoken before, be still and know. When you are still, you know who you are. That is the practice in which all teachers have brought to earth. Meditate on these things. What it is that you want to create. Understand your thoughts. Everything about this experience is through your own vessel and learning how to channel the light of your truth. So as you create in your daily life moments to be aware of how you're interacting. This gives you the ability to maintain the frequency in which you would like to see manifested around you. And it gives you the ability to reconnect with your own essence, the soul frequency of yourself. Again, breathe. This does not have to be a difficult breathing. Humans sometimes take the most exaggerated way of doing things. You do not need to hurt yourself to breathe. Breathe, feel, be still, and know. There are tools on earth that have been given to assist with this if you so choose to interact with them. And some of these are in the form of plants. Some of them are in the form of connecting with the earth. Some of them are in the form of light frequency supporting you in whatever form it comes. Some of it is through a healer. Some of it is through guided meditations that have been created for the earth to use to bring more self-awareness. Everything that has been given to you on earth can be used for positive as long as you engage with it in a positive way. So there is no necessarily right way to do this other than to be still with self and know thyself more deeply. We hope that helps.
Yes, thank you very much.
My question is there any connection between star seeds and what we refer to as ADHD here?
No. Yes, of course there is. The frequency of what you call star seed is enhanced when they come to the earth, and the interaction they have with this density often causes the physical body troubles with calming down. This often will manifest into either physical movements or into thoughts. This is why a star seed needs to work on keeping their energetic field clear and pure as they pick up energy very easily from around them. And the reason they choose to be that open to pick up energy around them is because when you are that open, not only can things influence you, you have more power to influence the energy around you. You just are learning how to maintain your frequency as you awaken to your truth when you are here as a volunteer or someone that you might call a star seed. These are simply humans that are more connected to their original planetary system than they are the earth, and it is manifesting into what you on earth call ADHD. We hope that helps.
Yes, thank you. My next question is a couple nights ago, I had an interaction with a child named Ben. Seems like maybe I reunited him with his mother. Can you tell me any more about that?
Yes, you did. He was a lost soul that you interacted with, and he wanted to find his mother. He knew you would be able to help engage them, as he was not fully aware that his mother had left the earth the way that she did. So as you helped him, you were able to reunite them in spirit. Does this make sense?
Yes. Do I do that a lot? Is that something that I do?
Occasionally. There will be a spirit that might show up around you needing support. There have been many times that this has happened. You have been very unaware of it. But as you are opening yourself up to feeling more energy around you and being aware of what comes into your field, which is another example of why when you know yourself deeply, you can feel these things that take place. It's not just always physical. It can be non-physical. But all of you on earth can be interacting with beings of light or what you call ghosts at any moment and any time. There's no fear in this. Most of them are just looking for support to find their way back to the light, because you can still be confused even after your transition into what you call death, to know where it is that you are meant to go. And some of you have the ability to support these souls to find their way back to where they might be fearful of because of a belief they brought into their reality when they were still in the human form. The beliefs don't just leave when they come out of the body. They transition when you shift back into the light and you see them differently. But if a soul remains earthbound, these beliefs keep them there, and people like you can help assist them to move back into the truth of where they come from. We hope that helps.
Yeah, that's great. I just realized that I saw the light that night. That makes me really emotional. One more quick question. I'm outside and there is a small red bird in the tree across from me that I felt like was trying to get my attention. Was that the bird or someone else?
That was you trying to get your own attention, bringing synchronizations around you. And in many ways, this was a confirmation that you gave yourself of what you were learning about yourself at this time, that you are assisting spirits, as the cardinal often represents spirits for all of you on earth as what you have assigned for, especially in the northern hemisphere of the United States. You all tend to like to look at red birds and assign them to spirits, which is fine. That is definitely a way to connect with those who have transitioned. They can show up in that way as well. But in this particular instance, you could even say that this was Ben coming to let you know that he is thankful for your assistance. We hope this helps.
Yes, thank you. Deb?
Thank you. My last question is, and I've touched base with you before, but I was hoping you could go into more detail. Why we have so many, how do I want to say it? Some people, some of the psychic people that says their spirit team says this, and then another creator will say, no, I don't get that from my spirit team. That's incorrect. I know you have said that you've noticed that difference going on here on Earth. How is that ever going to get fixed? And how do we work through it right now, getting one to say, no, my spirit team doesn't say this, and then another creator says, yes, this is what my spirit team said?
We see this as an opportunity for humans to use to teach themselves to trust themselves more. There will be people on Earth that are more connected to the frequency of light, that are able to channel information or to receive guidance from the guides or energy in which someone shares with them when they open up and invite someone to read their energy. However, those who read energy must be clear in their own energy, or oftentimes they are interjecting their thoughts, their fears, their memories, their expectations onto the person they are reading for. So this is why you should never give your power away to anyone outside of yourself. You feel into what is aligned for me. And if this does not feel aligned for me, do not agree with it. You get to decide what it is that you agree with. Now, there are some humans that came to Earth to hold pure energy, to help assist humans in knowing themselves more. And the tools that can be used are just simply ways to interact with one another or yourself, such as cards that give you access to confirm messages that are already coming through. So you will find a difference based on frequency and based on the connection they have with themselves and how they maintain that field of consciousness that they then use to merge with the energy of the one they would work with and read, to then reflect back to them what is already in their energetic field. Instead, some individuals might be reflecting their own energy into the field, which then causes confusion and not necessarily picking up on the true frequency of what is going on in the field around a human. Now, another thing to be aware of is every day you get to choose the reality that you live in. Today, you may be in a reality that is not preferred. You may be upset or down or angry or frustrated. And anyone that picks up energy would get into your field and feel that. This is why humans walk into a room and they can tell what just happened prior to that. This is just simply everyone's ability to tune in. Every human has the ability to do this, but some know how to channel it correctly because they have been given the tools. They came here for that purpose or reason, or they have been able to build up the ability to maintain a frequency where they can pick up on different things outside of themselves without needing to merge their energy in a way that causes them to project things. Does this make sense?
It does make sense. Can I expand this with one more question?
You may.
Okay. So, for example, one person says that plant medicine we need to stay away from as humans. Can I get your input from the wisdom keepers of
If
plant
that is
medicine?
their belief, if that is their belief, then that is their belief. They must stay away from it. They will have a negative interaction with it because they believe that. If you believe that is beneficial for you, then you will have a beneficial interaction with it. It's all about your projection. So this is why you do not believe everything everyone tells you. If someone tells you something and you're like, that does not make sense to me because I think this, or my intuition tells me this, then trust yourself and engage in what you believe is right for you. So as far as what we would say about that, it really truly does not matter what we say, as the belief of the human is what is going to bring the projection and interaction with the thing that they interact with. So why would divine source, or what you call God, put something on the earth that would harm humans if it is meant to awaken and assist them? The only way it would harm is if you interact with it in a harmful way. Does this make sense?
Makes total sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Wisdom Keepers. That's all our questions tonight.
We have greatly enjoyed the experience with you this evening. And we do hope that the information that we have shared with you would be a part of your daily experience to remind you of your own light that you are now sharing with the world around you. We love you dearly, and we look forward to the next time. Alrighty. Whew. All right, thanks, guys. So I will see you again. And hi to our new member. I didn't get to say hi to before. So, all right, I'm a little dizzy, so I'm going to jump off. Bye, guys. All right, and YouTube. It looks like we got 10 people. Hello, Myra and Anna Marie. I can't see very well. Michelle, thank you guys for being here. And I hope that you enjoyed it. See ya.